Good morning, everybody. By this time, I assume that you have read the introductory lecture for our course, which is Field Study 21 or Field Study 1. If you remember, this course actually requires you to do three things every step of the way. First is to observe, second is to analyze, and then the third one is to reflect. Um, this video intends to introduce you to the episode 1 of our course. Episode 1 is entitled The School Environment. And this episode provides an opportunity for you FS students to examine and reflect on a school environment that promotes learning and development. So at the end of this episode, after you've finished answering activities 1.1 and 1.2, it's expected that you determine the characteristics of school environment that is safe, secure, and supportive of learning. With that, let us go back to the learning essentials, which I think you know pretty well. Let me share my screen with you. This will just be a very short lecture. So again, this is episode 1, the school environment. First, you will observe a physical environment and identify if it is conducive for learning. Now, how do we know if a physical environment is conducive for learning? If it keeps the school safe, clean, orderly, and free from distraction. Number 2, it maintains facilities that provide challenging activities. And number 3, it addresses the physical, social, and psychological needs of students. Also, for this episode, you are going to observe bulletin boards or display boards. Now, display boards can be a powerful tool for communicating information about the learning environment. Bulletin boards actually help in building and establishing the school culture. These boards become one way for everyone to learn about the vision, mission, the goals of the school, and the values that it upholds. Okay, so you see here the general purposes of display boards. We have actually four. Number one is decorative. They offer visual stimulation and appeal to aesthetics. Number two, it has to be motivational. When we say motivational, they encourage students to perform better and have greater confidence. Number three, it must be informational. They are used as a strategy to readily disseminate information. And the last one, instructional. They move students to respond and participate through interactive displays. Okay, so the criteria, there is actually a set of criteria for evaluating bulletin boards. It includes effective communication, attractiveness, balance, unity, interactivity, legibility, correctness, and durability. So now that you are already familiar of what episode 1 is all about, I think you are ready to begin answering activities 1 and activities 1.1 and activities 1.1 and 1.2. So thank you so much for listening and have a good day.